want to spend some time over the next week or two exploring what we often call the Beatitudes or the Sermon on the Mount. Sometimes people refer to them as the blessed are's or the blessings. It's where Jesus goes through and names off all those who are blessed and then provides some thought that might sound a little bit contradictory. But one of the things that I have come to understand is that perhaps in doing so, Jesus is inviting us to realize that the blessing isn't in our current circumstance. The blessing is in what can be. I think God is a what can be kind of God. God doesn't create so that we can experience the joy now. God creates so that we will experience it as we live into it. But it takes us living into it. And for some, to experience the blessing means that we have to live into what God is calling us to do, that we might be the blessing to someone else. And so maybe we can begin to think about the Beatitudes as a list of ways that we can be a blessing to someone else. So I wanted to take these piece by piece and work through them piece by piece so that we can start to think about how we can be blessings to others. And so the first one is this. I'm going to begin with the Common English Bible. And the Common English Bible translates what is often blessed or blessed as happy. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't necessarily love this translation, but I think it works because it's happiness as we think about it. Comes with a sense of joy. It comes with a sense of life and enthusiasm and vitality, right? Happiness, blessedness can be tied up so much. And so happy are. In verse 3 of Matthew chapter 5, it says, happy are people who are hopeless. Happy are people who are hopeless because the kingdom of heaven is theirs. Now, I haven't met a lot of people who are hopeless that would say they feel happy. And again, it's maybe because Jesus is reminding us that it's not that they're hopeless and therefore happy. It's that in their hopelessness they can discover hope, and there lies the happiness. Therein lies the joy, the blessing. And so how can we relieve that hopelessness? How can we help bring hopelessness to hope? How can we give them that sense of hope that leads to blessedness? It says there, theirs will be the kingdom of heaven. Maybe they don't necessarily know the joy of God. Now, that doesn't mean that the joy of knowing God, the joy of the good news, erases everything that's challenging in life. It doesn't. But it does make it so that we're not walking through the fires and the trials and the hurricanes and the earthquakes of life alone. Maybe the hopelessness goes away when we realize that we're walking with the one who is hope. How can we be a blessing to someone who's feeling hopeless? Put another way, how can we relate hope? How can we share the gospel, the good news? How can we introduce the love and the life of Jesus to somebody so that hopelessness becomes replaced with hope? Maybe it's as simple as showing the love of Christ. Maybe it's as simple as offering a prayer. Is it a fix-all? No. But when we walk with Jesus, we find greater hope. Amen?